Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Eto'o.
And you know, Peter, it's great to see Samuel Eto'o on the team sheet. Energetic.
Had a shot! Oh, off the bar! And that's caused a worry or two.
Olise must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Kimmich. Deco. Busquets. Oh, this is a terrific run. He's in here! Oh, that is masterful defending. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Kane. And Pavlovic. Kimmich. Davis with the cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Olise showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Deco, good driving run. Kimmich calmly anticipates. Upamecano. Kimmich. First quarter of an hour gone. And De Ligt. That's been cut out, well played. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Neither speculative strike. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's well spotted. Upamecano. Bayern Munich applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work.
Big chance! Oh, that's ambitious. It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught, and again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pavlovic. Oh, a delicate chip through. Out of play for a goal kick. Approaching the half-hour mark. And it's Jordi Alba. And here's Ronaldinho. Busquets. Oh, important interception. De Ligt gets good distance on it. And it's Luis Suarez. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Nicely weighted, but he's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he's had it nicked away. Olise. Now it's Kane. Davis.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Suarez in acres of space out wide. That was always going to be the keepers. Davis. Toni Kroos. And De Ligt. Pavlovic. And Toni Kroos. And here's Musiala.
Musiala really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Romario. He can get that clear. Taken back almost at once. And this is Romario! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That was superb goalkeeping.
Romario is offering a wry smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Upamecano. And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Romario. That is good alertness. Pavlovic. Kimmich. And it's Toni Kroos. And he's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Musiala! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Now, power or placement? Goal! Barcelona! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Barcelona take the lead. Albert Ferrer. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Romario.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Olise. Now it's Romario. Jordi Alba. He's been picked out. No way through, so back it comes. Passing nice. Great chance! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Pavlovic. Toni Kroos. And it's Kane. It's Davis. Kane. It's Kane! Now that is commitment to the cause. Davis. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. And here's Jordi Alba. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's quick to... shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! The two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Busquets.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Keeper's ball. Kimmich. And here's Kane. De Ligt cuts it out. And here's Kane. Gets his pass away. There's the hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Musiala certainly could have and should have made more of that.
De Ligt gathers from the goal kick. Caught offside that time. Elise. Now it's from Mario. Jordi Alba. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Kane. And that could set him on his way. And he's having a go! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he has been fouled there. Musiala! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Araujo gets it clear.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22, Sergio Busquets. Será reemplazado.
He's got a side of goal!
El dorsal 6.
And that is high. De Ligt is there, and he can pick it up. Now then, the ball's come loose. Kane. Through to the goalkeeper. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the referee brings it to a close. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Timber.
Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Upamecano clears it away. Vieira stood his ground strongly. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
What a throw in.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Wilshere!
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Ljungberg. Now it's decent hit! He's missed, but not by that far.
Pires certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Davis. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Kane looks for the finish. Oh, that is very close.
Kane brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Quarter of an hour played. That is lovely. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Kane. Olise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, important interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
It's close! And for a moment, time stood still. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Pavlovic. Olise. And that interception was most necessary. Olise really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And here's Kane.
Look, movement creates...
Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Davies clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Wilshere. Spread it left. "15 minutes till half-time. Floated up and over. That has been cut short. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Wilshere. And here's Bergkamp. Now then, the ball's come loose. Goes forward. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Bergkamp. Pires.
Looking to get on the end of this. He is through here.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Olise. And he was quick to react. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Pavlovic for Olise. Toni Kroos. Olise. And here's Musiala. Oh, it's Bergkamp. Pavlovic stands tall and stands strong. Ljungberg. That's very neat. Kimmich. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Thank you very much for your
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
So neither side has yet broken through.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Timber.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
A real opportunity here from a position of great potential.
And that's caused a worry or two. Kimmich. Olise. And it's Toni Kroos. To Toni Kroos. That has been slung wide. Davis just loves to go forward whenever he can. Ljungberg.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Header! Oh, what has happened here?
Kroos gets good distance on it.
Bayern Munich appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Passing nice and neat. That's really well manoeuvred. Bergkamp. Tries to get it clear. And it's played into the middle. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, he's found support out wide. Terrific header! In he goes again! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Wilshere. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Perez. Wilshere!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
the most accurate pass. It's a sweet ball, that. Spread neatly. Upamecano. Davis pinches it off him.
Substitution in progress.
Pavlovic. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get it through? Well, that's well spotted. Wilshere. And it's Perez. Bergkamp. Roberto. And they can counter here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake.
Chance! And again! He's got a goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect.
There's the shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Arsenal could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Oh, this is a... It's Rosicki! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's gone looking for safety. Bergkamp proves just a little bit too strong. Musiala. And that is that. Arsenal are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactics... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation, as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
We have already started here.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way, not really much he could do.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think it's going to be very interesting to see how Kroos will exert his influence, dropping into his favoured left half space, if you want to call it that. He's the one that will provide the creative passing, as well as a signal any change of tempo.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's really well manoeuvred. Wilshere, and they can counter here. He's gone forward. Now it's Bergkamp. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Olise, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking here to chip it through. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And here's Bergkamp. Oh, that's neat. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Perez. Davis tries to clear. Musiala. Could move up a gear here. Kimmich. That's a little off target. Olise. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Kane. Tries to dink it in. Oh, well played. Vieira. Toni Kroos. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Now then, the ball's come loose. Kimmich. And here's Kane. That has been slung wide. Musiala. Well read. And the danger is averted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Driving on and making good progress. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Well read, nice interception. And here's Musiala. Arsenal leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out. 1-0 the score. Zé Roberto.
This is the time you need that pace.
Vieira. And here's Perez. Bergkamp. Beckenbauer.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Musiala. Pavlovic. Olise. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
It's out for a goal kick.
Now it's Wilshere. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Perez. Backhand! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up again.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bergkamp. There's no flag. It's Bergkamp! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively...
And there's the end of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Arsenal go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Kane. And that has put paid to that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Wilshere. Well, there's the clearance. Sisi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. He's found a way through. Wilshere. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Upamecano. Pavlovic. Toni Kroos. De Roberto. And it's Toni Kroos. Now it's Kimmich. Cross goes in there. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
So 1 moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Oh, this is a great position. Oh, this looks sharp. Pavlovic. Bayern Munich looking to pass their way through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Bayern Munich showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bayern Munich appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Crosses it in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Bergkamp chasing after it. Vieira gets across to intercept that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Wilshere. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Toni Kroos gets a good foot in there. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 19, Wilshere.
Adams.
Coming on the
Bergkamp
field is
is onto it in a flash.
Hitkin.
Challenge just a bit on the
Substitutions
firm
taking
side. And here's Davis. It's a good spell of possession, this. Nice sequence of passes, this. Played out towards the right wing. Well timed, excellent interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's bustling. Can he put it away? Really well-taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Number 10.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh no, this does not look good. Showing good feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's through. Musiala! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Musiala deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Rosicki.
That's good play from him.
He's beaten the last man. It's Bapak! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
So now the difference is 3. And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
And we come to you now
happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Arsenal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, Emmanuel Petit has got to be one of the most technically gifted midfield players there are anywhere. You would give anything for his sort of influence in your team, wouldn't you, Jim?
Big fan. I've always been a big fan. Defensively...
It's Gabriel Jesus! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Rice gathers from the goal kick. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. White. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Bergkamp. And that's gone loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Bergkamp. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's the chance to counter. Rice. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand...
Has a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Arsenal were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Rice. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's Saka. Played into space out wide. And here's Trossard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the flag has stayed down. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Petit. Petit! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Oh, it's just a little long. Rice. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Nice sequence of passes, this. Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Jesus. Wilshere.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pires. Oh, this is a very good run. Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. Ødegaard. And here's Jesus. He's played it back. And he was alert to it. Wilshere. And they're back on the ball again. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Bergkamp.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ødegaard. He won't be happy with that one. Trossard. And it's Petit. And Adams. Bergkamp takes control of it and he's on the move.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ødegaard. Rice. Oh, such a clever touch. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
First half is up and things are looking
So your
good.
views on the first half?
Let's hope for
A
another
lead
good
that's
show
fully
in the second
justified
half.
for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Arsenal having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. It's Pires! He's got away with one there. Rice. White. For Rice. And it's Petit. And here's Jesus.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pires. Bergkamp. He's got the shot away! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Arsenal really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that should get the job done. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, good-looking ball. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Vieira. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And claimed it back swiftly. He's tried one! No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Now the finish! And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's had a hit! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Ljungberg, he's shifting through the gears here. Has a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Number 19.
So, third corner of the game.
Wilshere. Coming on the field is
Adams tries to clear. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Ødegaard. Gabriel Jesus. He's going to be disappointed with that. Driving forward, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some really good ball movement. And the shot! Decent enough try. Nicely aimed pass. That is lovely. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Bergkamp.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rice. Ødegaard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Real chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
That's a nicely measured pass. Trossard! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bergkamp looking to add to his goal. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And that is expertly dealt with. Ljungberg. Bergkamp. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a sharp pass. Rosicki. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Timber gets good distance on it. Pinches it off him. And it's lofted through here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
substitution for Arsenal. Number 15.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
To replace him is number 13, Ødegaard. Substitution.
He's in space and looking for options. Got a shot away!
4 added minutes
Oh,
has
the
been
keeper's
indicated.
done ever so well.
Timber actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And it's Bergkamp. He might be in here. It's Bergkamp! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is and that will be the final act. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Bergkamp taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation, as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And as you can see, we've already started here. Spread out to the left. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
He's had a hit! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Bergkamp.
And the finish!
Oh, what has happened here? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Saliba. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Here's Vieira. He's gone forward.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ljungberg. Very nicely done. Oh, that was vital. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shapes to shoot!
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Arsenal really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's looking to set free a runner. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Saliba. Adams. That's Petit.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking tidy in possession here.
Had a shot!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Trossard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Forwards and with intent. Well, they've got it again. Neatly clipped into space. Saka. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Back into the middle.
Trossard!
They've got to be quick to recover this.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's been caught napping. Saliba. Rice. Saka. Adams. And it's Petit. Saka. It's a good spell of possession, this. That pass has been well intercepted. Trossard. Corner it is. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Bergkamp. That's really well cleared. Ljungberg. Oh, great play. It's Bapak! mistake. They have come roaring back.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Pires can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Ødegaard. Half-time getting close now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Petit. Ødegaard. For Petit. No way through. Bergkamp. Ødegaard. Petit. Pass somewhat off target.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bergkamp chasing after it. Adams spots it and intercepts. Threads one in. Pires. Now that looks a decent ball. And that should get the job done. And here's Wilshere. Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Arsenal head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Arsenal really could have done without this. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Goal! Arsenal! Not a twitch, not a blink.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and the heart and mouth moment for the taker.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Trossard. Czech deals with it effortlessly. Saka calmly anticipates. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Ljungberg. Bergkamp. It's Bergkamp! Now, who's going to be first to this? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. White. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bergkamp. There's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Ljungberg. Oh, that's well spotted. Rice. White.
The attendance for this match was
Almost an hour gone.
61,052.
Ødegaard. And it's Petit. Gabriel Jesus. And the pass is intercepted. Gabriel Jesus. Rice. Ljungberg. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gabriel Jesus. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Arsenal looking to pass their way through.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
That pass isn't the best. Could move up a gear here.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, nicely intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Real chance here! And that has been cleared. Out for a throw.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 19, Wilshere. Coming on the field is Thomas Rashitsky.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Pires! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. A searching ball that into space. Adams spots it and intercepts. Trossard, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Brzezinski. And it's Bergkamp, and he was quick to react. Rice. And he's only too happy. He's got the shot away! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Simplicity itself.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Thomas Rashitsky.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Number 13, Ødegaard.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bergkamp showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, played right into his path. He has found the way through. Great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Brzezinski. Now it's Trossard. Ødegaard. Now it's Pires. Brzezinski. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Played back in. Oh, well played.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Trossard. Goalkeeper's ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Ødegaard with the short one. White. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Trossard. Oh, played right into his path. Ødegaard. Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Petit. And it's Petit. Gabriel Jesus. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, it's played into the area.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Adams makes the interception. Gabriel Jesus. Shot a goal! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Saka.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Petit. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Opportunity for Arsenal to break. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Saka. Now Ødegaard. And back it goes.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Vieira. And now the breakaway. Ljungberg. Bergkamp.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's Pires! He's done very well to get to that.
Pires clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Ødegaard. Gabriel Jesus. Wilshere. No, again there's no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Wilshere. Oh, important interception. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good,
We're
Peter.
down, but
It
we're
seems the
far from
team
out.
were just
Now
a bit
let's
too
all rally
busy
behind the boys
playing
and
within
show them a bit of
themselves.
support.
Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving...
Decent hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Saka. Petit. Back in possession and ready to go again. And he's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Shifted upfield. Oh, a delicate chip through. Petit! And he's lifted it over.
Petit most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Adams. Saka. Gabriel Jesus. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! This is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's another good win of the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Quality ball. Arsenal looking to pass their way through.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Ødegaard. Oh, not quite. And here's Jesus. Back into the middle. And it's Petit. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
White. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is. Oh no, what has happened here? Can he finish? They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Rice. He's having a go. And that is doing no harm at all.
Rice knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Petit. Gabriel Jesus. Petit. Some really good ball movement, and he's had it nicked away. Saliba. Rice.
Arsenal really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
White. Ødegaard. Rice. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And how did he not make it 4?
Substitution for Arsenal, number 15.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Coming on to replace him is number 13.
They've played it short.
Substitution in progress.
He's been picked. Chance! Oh, that's a waste. And it's Wilshere. Brzezinski.
4
Now
added
White.
minutes has been indicated.
Ødegaard did well to stay calm there. Brzezinski. Ljungberg. 4 extra minutes added on. In with the challenge. Gabriel Jesus. Saliba. Gets his pass away. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And that's that. Arsenal have very